the world of knowledge, the knowledge of the world, the kingdom of humanity, the humanity of kingdom, the knowledge of belief, and the belief of knowledge. What is reality? Let's take a look at my fingers. Wait a sec, eh? Trying to get this fitting somewhere like... Okay. I'm making this cardboard thing spin. I'm only thinking about it spinning. Then I start looking at my fingers. I observe my thumbs. Their movement is so strange, so technical. I'm no longer able to do it. The biggest problem that humans have, the biggest obstacle to human understanding is language. Language is the one thing that prevents us from having a full understanding of reality, a full knowledge of nature. It prevents us from connecting to the outside world. And that is the biggest problem. You see, language has given us a trap, a cage in which we are locked. Language has given us the worst thing in the history of humanity. Logic. Logic. Logic has given us the illusion that the world can be understood with propositions. Logic by itself violates its own rules. Logic is illogical. There is no knowledge. There is only belief. And there is not even the knowledge of belief, but the belief of knowledge. Ask yourself this: what are you? Indeed, what am I? What is me? This is my hand. This is not me, it's my hand. It's the hand that belongs to me. But the me is something separate from my hand. Or else I would look at this and say, this is me. It is my hand. From top to bottom, this is my body. It is not me, it is my body. All the physical matter that composes me is not me, it's my body. What about the soul? My soul. The soul that belongs to me. But I am not my soul. My soul belongs to me. It is my soul, it is not me. What does this mean? Absolutely nothing. It means nothing because it is nothing but language, an exercise in words, devoid of all meaning. The reality around us is but a reconstruction. It is our brain that attempts to recreate the world. It is not the world. It is our own recreation. Everything you experience comes through you with your senses. You see, you hear, you smell. This little plastic thingy, I see it. I hear the noise it makes when it falls. I smell it. It's kind of disgusting because of all the weird stuff that's been accumulating around it and stuff. But does this mean that I know it? The only thing that I know is that I know that I have a sense that tells me of its existence. That is not the same thing as knowing that it exists, because we don't even know what existing means. What happens is that not only do I see it, but there are many senses that confirm its existence. If I only saw it, but did not hear it drop, it would be one thing. But I can do both, and I can even smell it. I can sense its texture. I know it's there if I look back, and then I look back again, well, it's still there. If I was to bring someone else here, they would see it as well. When something smells bad, not only can you smell it, but you can also look at other people around you. You see their faces distorted, and you see something with your eyes that confirms to your brain what your smell tells you. It reinforces reality. It makes it seem stronger. And that is the trap. Because we assume that we have the whole story. But reality is different. You could get as close as you could to this. Closer so that a nanometer becomes to you the size of the galaxy, and you will still find things. There are more things that you don't know about this object than things you don't know about this entire galaxy. We are not independent from reality, yet we are not in existence within reality. We are not reality, yet reality is also us. There is no relationship because a relationship does not exist. Yet by itself, truth is nothing but a word. It's nothing but a symbol. You see, what I'm saying is that communication is impossible. There is no such thing as two people who are communicating with each other. You are only emitting symbols. The person perceives the symbols. The person hears words that they recognize. And they look through their memories and their own personal experience. What does this word mean? They hear it, or they see it on paper, they interpret it. They compare it to their memory. They compare it to the emotion it invokes in them. And they look inward, not outwards, to know what the word refers to. There is no communication because what you were thinking when you said what you said does not enter the person's mind. You are translating your thoughts into words. And the person who perceives those words is translating those words into thoughts. There is an intermediary that cannot be breached. Therefore you are in your shell, but at the same time you are not. That is the futility of language. Language traps you. Language makes you see things in categories. Language makes you divide things. You see, because of language, there is a tree. There's a tree and there are leaves. And there's a root and the grass. There are all different words, different concepts, different things. You believe that they're different. Nature tells you they're different. Science tells you they're different. Your education tells you they're different. But in the great scheme of things, it does not matter. They are all just words, sounds. They are all simply things that you look into your own memory to make up whatever you want them to make up. it does not mean anything. And that is the difference. You are not separate from reality because reality is simply a word. Everything that you hear is just a word. All that is simply is. All that is not simply is not. The only thing you can do is not give a shit, because it doesn't matter. Because language has put you in a trap, but you are in that trap. So you better just enjoy the trap, because you cannot get out of it. The only ones who are out of it are animals. And that's the way it is. Think about it. Who are you?